E. Jean Carroll is now facing jail time as her false allegations are coming to light. Y'all gotta check this out.
Trump has been making comments about E. Jean Carroll. Some believe he's trying to goad her into another lawsuit. It's possible. We got an article over at Newsweek that talks about this breakthrough, this recent quote from Trump on her when he was on the Dr. Phil show. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. Part of why we're happy is because though E. Jean Carroll got Trump for $83 million, he doesn't back down. He doesn't stop, and he's going to win. Here's the article on Newsweek. Donald Trump may be trying to exhaust E. Jean Carroll, says a legal analysis. We approve of this, of course. This is how lawfare is fought, and you have to hold your ground. I saw this. That's one of the things I love about Clarence Thomas. He never let people tell lies about him. Former President Donald Trump's repeated attacks against writer E. Jean Carroll may be an attempt to exhaust her in the legal realm, according to former federal prosecutor and legal analyst Barbara McQuaid. Carroll, a former Elle magazine columnist, has successfully sued Trump twice over her allegations that he did something to her in a Manhattan department store changing room in the mid-1990s, even though she cannot remember the exact date. So they're going like, oh, it had sometime in the mid-1990s.
Does it bother anyone else that she got $83 million from Donald Trump? And I know in civil suits you need a less burden of proof to show that someone actually committed a crime. But still, I don't believe her story. I don't think most Americans believe her story. So I respect what Donald Trump's doing. He lost that $83 million suit, but he's coming back and he's appealing that because the truth really is on his side.
Continued to say she was lying, leading her to sue him for defamation. A jury in January ordered him to pay $83 million in damages for the defamation lawsuit, which was ridiculous. She did not make $83 million. And his defamation and the damages too, the defamation did not cause her to lose income. She had no income or very little income. The most income she's getting right now is because because she sued Donald Trump. He has said he plans to appeal this verdict. Good. Trump, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee, has now opened himself up to another defamation lawsuit from Carroll after claiming he never met her and calling her assault story, quote, fictional during an interview with Newsmax on Tuesday. That was just this week. That's the second quote that he made against her. Quote, this is a terrible thing that's happening. Giving a woman that I have no idea other than the fact that she has a picture taken many, many years ago. I've never met this woman, Trump said. I don't know this woman, and I'm supposed to pay a ridiculous amount of money for a fictional story? So that's what he claims. And then here's McQuaid told Newsweek on Wednesday that Trump's comments, quote, exposed him to yet another defamation suit based on his false claim, unquote. My only question to you in the chat, is this intentional by Trump? He could be quiet and we all know what he thinks, but he deliberately goes out and is saying this in public. Is it to goad her into another lawsuit? Quote, I don't know that Carroll has any option other than to keep suing him. Perhaps he seeks to exhaust her, but she seems determined to hold him accountable, unquote. And I just say, they think his intention is to get her to sue him, but what if his intention is just to tell the truth and to keep standing by his original statement? McQuaid added this could become, quote, a battle of wills, unquote, and that Carroll, quote, seems willing to hold Trump accountable for each act of defiance. And this is ridiculous.
Trump is a very highly intelligent person. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Yes, is what he is saying the truth and he just wants to preach the truth? Yes, absolutely. But he wouldn't be stupid about it if he has to pay $83 million every single time he lies. I think he's got a plan behind this. He wants to exhaust her with legal fees. And at the end of the day, I don't think she's going to see a penny of that $83 million because it's just a fabrication. It is not the truth. Just think about the precedent that would set. If you're able to sue people for $83 million and you've never met them in your life, where is that going to leave our legal system?
Say this now. And if I'll get into the article, but if she sues him for defamation this time, how much money did she lose this time in just 3 months? Is it another $150 million? Michael McAuliffe, a former federal prosecutor and former elected state attorney told Newsweek on Wednesday that Trump has made a, quote, calculation about these attacks. Now, that's an accusation. He thinks this is deliberate. Quote, Donald Trump has made a calculation that the more out of bounds his behavior is to Carroll and the defamation cases, the better it is for him politically. Now, I'm going to continue that quote in a second, but that is entirely true. That the more he talks about her, it could very much benefit him politically. Fine. Doesn't mean it's immoral. Doesn't mean it's wrong. I'll continue the quote. That is, the more legal proceedings that are brought against him for insulting her and denying what a jury and judge has already found to be true, allegedly, the more he's a martyr to his base. Now, it is true that Trump is a kind of martyr if he's telling the truth. It is true that if the campaign is about Trump versus a weaponized Democrat government against him, against lawfare, then it is a good move to goad her into a lawsuit by expressing his being free with his statements and continuing to say he's innocent. Former federal prosecutor Neema Rahimani told Newsweek Trump's comments subject him to another defamation lawsuit. It's already been established that he knows her and the assault happened. Now, that has not been established. A jury said that, but it doesn't mean it actually happened. So it would just be a question of more damages for this newest statement. And what are those damages? I mean, what is she worth now in the last couple of months? How has what he has said against her harmed her career? It hasn't. She has her fans. Trump has his. He said punitive damages, quote.
Did anyone know who this woman was before Donald Trump? Is she some like major icon in fashion or something? Because I have genuinely no idea who this woman is. I've only seen a couple interviews of her and she seems kind of out there. She's saying the most outrageous claims against Donald Trump that is totally out of his character. The thing is, perhaps he is right. Perhaps Donald Trump does not care about paying this money as long as it helps him politically. Because at the end of the day, every single president that has taken office has increased their net worth exponentially, except for one man, Donald Trump. He gets into office, I believe his net worth went down at least $1 billion. What does that tell you? He doesn't care about his personal finances. More so, he cares about the future of America. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation. Is this girl just making all this story up, or is there actual factual backing behind it? Or this is all going to go away in the appellates division? Let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed, make sure to smash a like, comment, subscribe. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Till next time.